Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is your daily tarot reading for Friday the 31st of August 2018. And thank you to my lovely Patreon supporters. We've got another deck of tarot cards. This time it's the Gaian Tarot. And it's so great that you guys support me because I think I'll be able to open a tarot library soon, and I just love having the different decks. What I love about this here is the way they've done the seasons, and then they've put the signs of the year around it. And on the back here it says, especially intended for those who practice earth-centered spirituality. So this is a deck that's very grounded and earthy. And there's the author. Hello, Joanna. Thank you for making this deck. And her book. And then the cards. Okay, so let's get rid of these things. Okay, and then I'm going to show you some of the cards. And I'm going to try and shuffle them as quickly as possible. Oh, the 8 of Fire. That's a great, beautiful 8 of Fire. 10 of Water. See, it's very earthy. It has to do with, it's very much about being on the planet. Food, eggs, material possessions. Interesting that the cover is silver. That's beautiful. Add some beauty to this deck. The cards are quite large. Just to give you a comparison again, the Chalice Well bottle and the cards, so it's quite big, quite a big deck. So anyone with small hands who struggles, it's a heavy big deck. So I'm going to choose 3 cards here to give you an insight into the day's energy and what you'll be working with. And for some reason, I want to say I'm really proud of you for getting through August the way you have. And we're here on the final day of August. And I keep getting that message. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. So there are a couple of you out there who have really been through it this month and who've done really, really well despite the odds. And you've really succeeded. And you need to give yourself a pat on the back for that. Because it's interesting, like, there's one person in my life I know, as soon as I speak to him, if he's got a problem, he will be very worried about it, and he'll talk to me about it. But as soon as he's resolved the problem, he's on to the next problem. He doesn't even take the time to celebrate that he's resolved one issue. And I say, hang on a minute, let's celebrate the fact that you got this done. Why are you on to the next thing already? We're always going to have problems. The ego creates an endless amount of problems for us. 3 of Air. 3 of Earth. And the Wheel. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to go with this deck's meaning. And really see what they're saying, because I think the meanings have deviated from the regular minor arcana, which are these 2 cards, and then the major arcana. So first of all, the 3 of Air. We've got a youngish man kind of writing and learning and studying, and he's got lots of books behind him. He's got some tarot cards behind him, so he's spiritual and spiritually inclined, so he's got that going for him, so that's great. So it's a day where you're able to express yourself and communicate, and to really communicate on an intuitive and emotional level. He's wearing a blue shirt that symbolizes his feelings. He's got these fish here, and they're reminding me of the past for some reason. So he's looking at his emotional past. He's got the 3 of Swords, what it usually looks like. In the regular tarot, do you see it there? It's a heart with 3 swords through it. So that's what the card usually looks like. So they've done a different take on this, and they've said, okay, we've got these 3 swords. The solution to it is to write out, to communicate what the problems are, to pull the swords out so that you can heal your heart. So let out your pain. I remember I was always renting places and I didn't have a car and stuff. And I remember I just had the urge to scream one time. And I lived in this block of apartments and I couldn't just start screaming. People would think I was flipping out. And when I got a car, the amazing thing, when you're on the motorway, you can scream your head off and no one will know. It's such an amazing way to get pain out. Just scream and let it all out. You can really get into it. So in this case, he's a little bit more sophisticated. He doesn't sit in his car screaming. He's writing about his feelings. And he's writing, and it's hindsight. His heart is healed. He's in touch with his emotions. He can look to the past, but he's writing about what's going on and he's made peace with it. It's part of the furniture now, so to speak. So you're healing from pain today. The Three of Earth. The Three of Earth is usually one person who's an expert. And in this deck, let's see if the card is hidden again somewhere like they did in the other card. I really like that technique. No, it's not. But it looks like these 3 women, they're all experts in what they're doing. And they're working together and they're working together happily. It kind of looks like the Three of Cups, doesn't it? Where it's 3 women celebrating. So these women are working, but they're having fun while they're working. So you can write about your feelings and think about your feelings and connect with what has happened in the past and come to terms with it. Then you can close the book. Then you can connect with your friends, people who love you, who adore you, and you can do something together. So this is like joining a club. If you're lonely, if you're isolated, join a rowing club, join a tennis club, join a hiking group, join a herbal class or a local Wicca circle, join a psychic development group, a mediumship circle, join a cooking class, anything that really gives you some new skills and exposes you to other people. And by doing that, we get to the 10th card of the major arcana, which is the wheel. And I love this card. The wheel is always turning, and we've got the seasons here. I don't like the way they've put the things on because I don't see spring as Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. I see spring as Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Then summer I see as Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Even though Virgo is in autumn, I guess. It's just my thing. Libra, because Scorpio is not autumn. Scorpio is pitch black. So Libra, Scorpio, and Sag I see as winter. And then Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces I see as spring. But that's not right because Capricorn certainly isn't spring yet, is it? So that's why it's not, set in stone. It's not, the energies are kind of fluid. So sometimes it's a bit delayed and sometimes spring is early and later. Regardless, the seasons are going to turn, whether it's a short summer or a long summer, it's always turning. And 10 means transition. It means transition to a different phase of your life. Leaving behind heartbreak, understanding, and really learning from the heartbreak. I have learned from my heartbreak and this loss that I'm sensitive. Next time in my life, I'm going to protect my feelings a little bit more and I'm not going to fall in head over heels until I actually get to know the person. Then I'm going to heal myself and this looking within, which takes a lot of energy and is exhausting. And I'm going to use that and ground myself and put that emotional energy into the earth by working with something crafty, handsy, with like herbs or cooking or painting, doing something like that. And because 3 is new beginnings and thinking, and because I'm so about new beginnings and really leaving the past behind, I'm getting the wheel, you're getting the wheel set in motion, and you just give it a good spin and it starts to turn and you're going to land somewhere like the Wheel of Fortune. Click, 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 click. You're going to land somewhere, and that's what's going to then inspire you. So if you land on Virgo, you will have this amazing need to look at this book on how to have future wonderful relationships. And then you'll fly off like a butterfly to the library and you'll learn about that. If you land on the Libra side, then you'll want to spend more time with friends and talk about what you're going to do in future and how you're going to manifest all of that. So it'll be different for each one of you, but definitely the focus is to the future and how you can make your life better and how you can leave pain behind. Hooray! If only we could always leave pain behind. You've got a recycling station driving into your life today saying, any emotional baggage? Oh, yes, you do? Come dump it on the truck. We'll help you lift it, throw it in the truck, and we'll take it away to be recycled and be part of the earth. And you can move on with your life free and ready. And you can put the book in the shelf and say, I'm getting out the new one. And this is the story I'm going to write now. 3 and 3 is 6 and 10 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. 7 is mind and creativity. So use your intellect to have hindsight and to look at what you've achieved in the past. And that, look at what you've achieved in the past. I keep getting that. I'm so proud of you at the end of August. Look at what you've done in August. Look at everything you've achieved and everything you've learned. You don't have to write it down like he is, but you can just say, oh my goodness, I've done so much and I've made friends and I'm normal and, you know, I've been able to connect with other people and I've overcome difficulties and I'm still here and life is still turning and I'm still here participating in it and ready for joy and beauty and wonderful things to come in. So use this day to give yourself a little bit of time to look at what you want to do in the future and give that wheel a good spin so that you'll see what area of your life you ought to focus on today. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Use your creativity to get some of your emotions out and ground yourself. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Please click on the readings tab to audio reading with me. And in my readings, I use tarot, astrology, and numerology. The astrology charts, I really feel astrology is the king of the divination systems just because it takes a long time to learn and it is so detailed and you can really answer things that no other divination system can. And it's the closest you can come to actually listening to your intuition because that's where all the answers are held. And it really opens wonderful doors. So I can see what your life purpose is, what you're gifted at when it comes to work, what's destined for you in friendships, in learning, in education, social standing, finances, career, health, money, love. And I can answer any of your questions. So if you do have questions, please get in touch for a private reading, gregoryscott.com. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. I do live readings where you can ask a question and I pull one card just to give you an idea of what's happening. Make sure you subscribe and you make sure that the bell is on so you're notified when I come on live. Have a wonderful day and I'll speak to you tomorrow.